Good morning students. Today we are going to discuss about median of grouped data. How to find median of grouped data. Median of grouped data. So already we studied how to find median of ungrouped data in 9th standard. Let us recall it. First of all, what is median? Here let us write what is median. Median is a measure of central tendency. Median is it is a measure of central tendency. Central tendency. Measure of central tendency, which gives the value of the middle, central tendency, which gives the value of the middlemost observation. Middlemost observation in the data. So what is the median? The median is a measure of central tendency which gives the value of the middlemost observation in the data. Is the definition of median. Okay. Let us recall how to find the median of the ungrouped data, right? To find median of ungrouped data. Ungrouped data. To find median of ungrouped data, we first arrange the data values in ascending order. We first arrange the data values in ascending order. Ascending or descending order. Okay, in ascending order. Then if n is odd, then if n is odd, n means here number of observations. If n is odd, then n plus 1 by 2th term is the median. 2th term is the median of the data. Already we studied in 9th standard how to find the median of ungrouped data. Arrange the data into ascending order or descending order and count the number of terms. If number of terms is odd, then choose n plus 1 by 2th term as a median. If n is even, if number of terms are even, if n is even, then average of n by 2 observation n by 2th observation and n plus 2 by 2th observation will give the median of the data. Median of the data. Okay. If you have the raw data, use this information. Sometimes you may have the observations with frequencies. For that, how to find the median? This is for raw data. We will have only observations. At that time, if you have only observations, arrange them in ascending order and count the number of observations. If they are odd, then n plus 1 by 2th term observation is the median. If number of terms are even, then n by 2th observation, n plus 2 by 2th observation, take the average of that observation that will give the median of the data. Sometimes you may have the ungrouped data in the observations and their frequencies. For example, see here, let us consider one question. Let us consider one example. To find median of following data. To find following data, median of following data, that is given that marks obtained here, number of students. So marks obtained, 20 marks obtained by 6 students, and 29 marks obtained by 25 marks obtained by 28 students. 24 students. Next, 28 marks obtained by 24 students. 28 marks obtained by 24 students. So 25 marks obtained by 20 students. 29 marks obtained by 28 students, and 33 marks obtained by 15 students. 48 marks obtained by 42 marks obtained by 2 students. 38 next. 38 students obtained by 4 students. 42 marks obtained by 2 students, and 43 marks obtained by 1 student. Okay. So this is the question. Here marks are arranged in ascending order, and number of students are given here. So sometimes these marks will be given in the not in ascending order, not in descending order, but arranged in ascending order. Okay. So this is the ungrouped data. You have frequency here. This is frequency, and this is marks obtained by the student. If you have the frequency, you have to find cumulative frequency of this new column. Cumulative frequency. It is known as new column cumulative frequency. How to add? First frequency as it is, add the 6 to the next frequency, you will get 26. Next 26 plus 24 will give 50. Next 50 plus 28 will give 78. 78 plus 15 will give 93. 93 plus 4 will give 97. 97 plus 4, 99. 99 plus 1, 100. So this is the new column we have to find the median of the ungrouped data. So we are finding new column cumulative frequency. In the question we will have the marks obtained and number of students. So we have to find new column, that is called cumulative frequency column. After getting cumulative frequency column, we should find summation of Fi, frequency sum column. So summation Fi here 100, total sum will give 100, the second column, which can be considered as n, capital N equal to 100. After that you have to divide n by 2, so it will be 50. So n by 2 is 50. So n is 100. 100 means the n by 2th term and n plus 2 by 2th term. N plus 2 by 2th term. N plus 2 by 2th term means it is 100 plus 102. by 2, that is 51th term. Average of n by 2 and n plus 2 by 2th observation is the median. So median equal to n by 2th observation plus n plus 2 by 2th observation by 2 will give the median. So n by 2th means 5th observation. The 5th observation up to here 20 observations. So here 28, 20 plus 25, 45. Here you will have 50th observation, 51st observation. 50th observation is 28 and 50th observation is 28 and 51st observation is 29. 28 and 29. Fifteenth observation 28, 51st observation is 29. By the cumulative frequency we can observe it. This is 15th observation. 51st observation lies in here 51 to 78. So you have to consider as 29. 51st observation. So 28 plus 29 by 2. The average is 28.5 is the median. Now let us discuss about grouped. How to find the median for the grouped data. Okay. Let us consider the following table. Consider the following table. Following grouped data table. Grouped data table. Okay. So here I am taking marks. Here I am taking number of students. So marks intervals are 0 to 10. Next to 10 to 20. 20 to 30. 30 to 40. 40 to 50. 50 to 60. 60 to 70. 70 to 80. 80 to 90, 90 to 100. Okay, 90 to 100. 0 to 10, how many students got the marks? 5 students. 10 to 20, number of students 3. 20 to 30, 4 students got the marks. 30 to 40, 3 students. 40 to 50, again 3 students. 50 to 60, 4 students. 60 to 70, 7 students. 70 to 80, 9 students. 80 to 90, 7 students. Again 90 to 100, 8 students. So this is the grouped data. To find the grouped data, we have to find cumulative frequency. How to find cumulative frequency here? To find the cumulative frequency, first frequency write as it is, then add 5 plus 3, that will be 8. 8 plus 4, 12. 12 plus 3, 12 plus 3 is 15. 15 plus 3, 18. 18 plus 4, 22. 22 plus 7, 29. 29 plus 9, 38. 38 plus 7, 45. 45 plus 8, 53. So 53, this is called less than type cumulative frequency. Less than type cumulative frequency. So here when we are converting less than type frequency, here marks obtained by 0 to 10, 5 students, no? So cumulative frequency also 5. Here 8 students means number of students marks obtained up to 0 to 20. 5 plus 3, 8. 8 is the cumulative frequency those students got from 0 to 20. So here after converting into less than type cumulative frequency, we have to change the first column. So actually this is the question. See here, Actually in the question you will have the intervals and number of students. When you are converting into less than type cumulative frequency, when you are writing this last column, you have to write here cumulative frequency 5 students. So less than 100, those got less than 100 10 marks 5 students. Here you have to replace less than 20. Less than 20 means 0 to 20 marks means 8 students. Next here less than 30, like that, less than 30, less than 30. Next less than 40, less than 40. Next less than 50. Next less than 60, less than 60. Next less than 70, less than 70. Last one less than 80, less than 80. Less than 90, less than 90. Here less than 100. So this table is called less than type cumulative frequency distribution table. So this table is called less than type cumulative frequency distribution table. Okay, you can use this cumulative distribution table, or one more distribution table is there, that is greater than cumulative frequency distribution table. For that we will have, see, suppose here we may have like this. Marks more than, for the same problem, more than 0 marks. More than 0 marks means 0 to 100 marks. How many students? The number of students, which is cumulative frequency, number of students, which is cumulative frequency I am writing. So 0 to 100, how many marks? Total members 53. Same table, but I am writing more than 0. More than 0 means less than 100. So 53 students. In reverse order I am writing here. More than 10. More than 10. Write the previous table. From the previous table 53 subtract 5. So less than 10 I am subtracting. Less than 10 5 students, no? So from 10 to 100 50, actually 0 to 100 53 students. So we need more than 10. That means less than 10 we have to subtract. So 53 minus 5, here you will get 48. Next more than 20. More than 20 means from 53, from 48 you have to subtract those values, like those number of students, like those got 10 to 20. How many members are there? 10 to 20, 3 students. By subtracting it you will get 45. Like this. Next more than 30. More than 30 you will have, more than 30, 45 minus 4, that is 41. Next to more than 40. More than 40 you will get 41 minus 3. 41 minus 3 is 38. 48. Next to more than 50. More than 50. 38 minus 3, that is 35. Next to more than 60. 35 minus 4, that is 31. Next to more than 70. 31 minus 7 equal to 24. Next to more than 80. 24 minus 9 is equal to 15. More than 90. 15 minus 7 will give 8. So this table is called more than type cumulative more than type cumulative frequency distribution table. So here cumulative frequency is known as more than type cumulative frequency table, right? More than type cumulative frequency distribution table. So with this one also you can use to find the median. So you can use less than type cumulative frequency table, or you can use more than type cumulative distribution table to find the median. Okay, tomorrow we will solve few problems on the group data to find the median. Okay.